Hey, what is going on, everyone? DimitriusMac here, coming to you, folks. I want to talk to you guys about some Overwatch here. I want to talk to you guys about some Overwatch and some things, some heinous, egregious things, some absolutely things that I find that can be helpful for Overwatch competitive and just Overwatch in general, folks. This is Overwatch Talk. This is the first time I've decided to do something this to dedicate just a pure video, just talking all things Overwatch, going on in Overwatch. And as an added treat, hey, for those of you who have been noticing the absolute hoarding pile of loot boxes that I have had stored, yes, I'm going to be opening them all within this video. Yes, it is all getting done, and I'm super excited to be getting that, even though it's stuff that's I'm probably going to be getting a lot of duplicates of, or stuff that I'm not going to use. I'm looking forward to unloading all this stuff and uploading. Uploading, but unboxing all of this stuff and pretty much just getting some of that good old-fashioned coin, you know, that cash I'm going to save up for the next event. But anyway, that's a little bit off topic. I'm going to start off with the first topic that I want to start off with. And this is a problem that probably is more on the console side here, folks. And the reason I say that is because I can't speak for PC. I can't speak for PC. I don't know what goes on with PC and their connectivity. I don't know if they have a superior connectivity, although why wouldn't they? Because they're the PC master race, right? They don't have any of us console new peasant problems, right? So I'm going to be taking this back about 3-4 seasons now, and I'd reached a new career high. I'd finally reached, I believe, platinum for the very first time, and I was super excited. I'd reached a new career high. I'd finally broken into the ranks of platinum, and I got off for that day. The next day, I got back on, and for the very first time, I joined a match. Everything was going cool. I joined it as soon as the game started. Oh, looks like you were disconnected. I was like, okay, you know, I guess it happens. So I rejoin, and it just kicks me out again. Well, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry, I'm getting my stories confused. That is the second time. The first time, it straight up kicked me out and I couldn't rejoin. And I had lost, you know, at that point, you know, you lose a whole hell of a lot of SR. And I had lost a bunch of SR, and then from there, can you guess what happened? Went on about a 6, 7, 8 game losing streak. And that was the end of my diamond play for that season, all right? That was the end of my diamond play. And continuously, season after season, and it just happened to me again, the same story, except for the next season after that, where I got to actually rejoin once. I actually got to rejoin twice, and it kicked me out. And I don't understand why. And I wish to all hell, folks, I had video proof of this. And from now on, I'm going to be, for the upcoming seasons, I'm going to be recording every video, even if I'm not going to upload it, even if I'm just going to delete it after. But somebody needs to address this. And if you have had any problems with this like me, please just let me know in the comment section also. I know I'm not alone on this subject. But I feel like every time I reach a new milestone in Overwatch, I get straight up ripped off. And what I mean by that is that connectivity problem all of a sudden happens where it's like, oh, you were disconnected. Oh, sorry, now you're disconnected. You can't rejoin. Oh, you lost 50 SR. Oh, because you left the game. We're going to place you with a bunch of idiots, and you're going to go on a 6 to 10 game losing streak. And I'm telling you, folks, it is not coincidence. It is not anything other than bullshittery. Straight up bullshittery. This is something that has happened to me each and every season, and I have just now made it back up. I got to 3150 in Diamond, and I'm now, right now, as we sit right here, I'm at 3142. So I'm back up to it. I've recovered from that nonsense that happened to me. Thankfully, for the first time in my Overwatch competitive career, I've recovered from that nonsense. And I don't know if it's a way of balance. I don't know if it's just something, the algorithm is broken. But I feel like whenever that happens, whenever you get an unlawful, unfair disconnected, where you're just like, why was I disconnected and I can't even have the ability to rejoin? Oh, why? You're going to get placed with a bunch of idiots. And you're going to get placed with a bunch of trolls or something. And you're just going to go on a losing streak. And that is probably going to be it for you advancing in competitive. You know, at least advancing, you know, to your career high, you know, getting farther and further up the ranks. And I'm telling you guys, I'm not crazy. I am absolutely not crazy. I wished to the gods that I had proof for you folks, but I simply do not. All I have here is my word, and hopefully the words of other people who may have experienced this on the PlayStation platform or the Xbox platform, or hell, even the PC platform. Please, please, please tell me I'm not alone here. I just want to bring this to attention, and hopefully if some, by miraculous effort, some Blizzard dev sees this and maybe makes a change about it, because I feel like it's a really big problem, and I feel like it's no coincidence that after that happens, you get placed with teammates who have no idea what the hell is going on. I mean, it can't be a coincidence. Like I said, folks, this has happened to be 3-4 seasons now. And that's not a coincidence. It's happening every single time I hit a milestone, the exact same pattern. It's not. It's not. Something is off, and something is definitely awry here. Something is definitely smelling fishy here, all right? Now, I don't want to say that, they're sabotaging people and coming to all this conspiracy theories, but something is off, man. I refuse to believe that this is just a coincidence of my bad luck. But that's it on that topic, folks. I just had to start off with that because I had to bring that up because it just happened again, and I was willing to forgive it. And, lo and behold, it happens again. So that's just my, 2 cents on that subject. But realistically, I wanted to talk to you folks about some of the things that go on in Overwatch each and every season. Each and every season we seem to have a new character that comes into the balance, and then there's that period where there's a lot of people playing and messing up the combo. Like, oh my god, you have no idea what you're doing with this character. Why are you even playing this character? You're just going to get us all killed. You're just going to make us lose the game. And yes, it happens. Which is why I have decided to become a specialist in Overwatch. And what I mean in special, I'm talking about God mode carry team activated. Especially, you need to get good. And that's good with a U. You need to get good with a specific character so you are on the level to carry teams in the platinum, gold, and even diamond area if you have to, okay? And the reason I'm saying that, folks, is because there may be a time where, you need a tank, you need something, you need whatever. You need a healer, you need something. And let's say you're playing a hero, you're just going, or let's just use me for an example. And I'm probably going to get a lot of crap for this. I've become a Junkrat main for this season. Second half of the season, Junkrat single-handedly got me out of platinum hell this season, and I have jumped to the ranks of a new career high because of it, and I am now fighting in diamond, where I belong and where I feel like my skill set is actually, comparable to other players for once. That's where I believe. And there's a bunch of times we'll have 2 DPS and we'll have, 2 tanks, or, we may need a healer, or more specifically, more common thing is we'll have 2 DPS and then we'll have a tank and 2 healers, and then I'll go Junkrat. And a lot of people might say off the bat, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why? You know what? Well, you know what? I'm going to be frank, and this is just for all the Junkrat mains out here. Frankly, I'm going to speak very, very truly on this. And I feel like there's a lot of things that people don't do. And one of the things that I feel like a lot of people don't do is break down shields. Break down Orisa shields. Break down Winston shields. Break down Reinhardt shields. Get yourself a Junkrat that's actually going to concentrate on that. You're going to have yourself a very good time. You could take from this from personal experience, folks. And, like I said, you may have saw some of that in my most recent gameplay when I was playing as Junkrat and Winston in my recent grind episode. And folks, this is all seriousness. This is all heart to heart. This is non-BS. I'm being 100% truthful here. Sometimes you just got to go against the flow. If you need that healer, or if you need that extra tank or something, and you want to go DPS, or if you want to go an extra tank just because that is your good character, and again, good with a U, I think you just need to take it. Because I see no other feasible option of getting up to beyond platinum, or even in the high platinums, if you're not able to just all out just take over a game. And I'm not even sure it's possible to really get up to master. And hell, I know it's not possible by yourself to get up to grandmaster ranks, seriously, alone, by yourself, like I am. Because that's what I am. I'm by myself. I'm doing all of this. And honestly, I don't see a way around it. I don't see a way around it unless you are able to take over games and going against the flow, going against the people screaming in your ear, be like, no, we don't need this. Whatever you are good at for that season, and it can vary because, they're doing all types of updates all the time with these characters. They're doing all types of things, nerfing, these characters, upgrading them and stuff. I mean, rest in peace, Roadhog, am I right? Rest in peace, Roadhog. He was a main character that I've used for the past 2 seasons, besides previous to season 5. And now, excuse me, I feel like he is useless. And that happens. You know, 2 seasons ago, I didn't touch Junkrat at all. I never touched him, and I never thought in a million years that I'd be using him as my main character, as my main source of me being able to rise through the ranks. So what I want to say here, folks, is honestly, don't just go with the norm if you really want it. If you're by yourself, and if you're really solo queuing, don't go with the norm, because honestly, it's probably not going to work out with you, because there is too many people out there who are just going to go against the flow because you're not playing who they want you to play, and then they'll end up like, oh, fine, I'm just going to throw the game because I'm a little baby back. You know what? I'm not even going to say it, you know. It's just frustrating, and I know it is. So that's why, honestly, I went Junkrat, because I saw that nobody was breaking down shields. I saw nobody was doing this. And this could be for anybody, you know. Maybe nobody's going after healer. So maybe you just want to play Tracer and go after and target those healers, or Pharah. There's nobody, you know, taking out those Torbjorn turrets, or that Bastion or something. Go ahead and do it. Just because everybody else is chosen up and they're like, oh, you know, we need this. If you've been winning with the character you've been absolutely going in with, and what I mean by going in is you've been absolutely demolishing the hell out of everybody that's standing in your way, go ahead and do that character. Go ahead and pick that character, because that is the way I've been able to rise throughout the ranks this season. And that, I feel like that's the only way as a soloist in this unforgiving competitive mode. That's the only way you got to do it. You got to have. Now, I'm not saying completely dedicate all your time. Yeah, obviously you want to be good with other multiple characters, because you could have, you know, a couple bad matches and you need to switch up just to get your feet back. But honestly, get good with a character. Once more, good with a U. The last topic I just want to leave you folks on is, honestly, with the way competitive is heading, do you think there needs to be some more repercussions with people leaving matches? And I'm going to leave you guys off with this question, because honestly, I've seen it way too many times on my end, where, you know, you're 2 minutes, 3 minutes in, and somebody leaves. And when you're at the, you know, high diamond, or not high, I'm sorry, high platinums, you know, low diamond area, I can speak from experience saying that that's a death sentence, and that's a loss. And I think it's completely unfair to the people that stay there that we get. I think there should be a revision of this to the point where if that happens to you, you should be able to honestly not lose any SR. And I think it's fair, and the other team should be able to, you know, still get SR and gain SR. But I just think it's completely unfair that happens. That you go into a match and all of a sudden, you know, some guy just decides to troll or decides whatever, he just leaves. And I think there should just be some revision. I don't think we should be punished for that, because that's what it is. You know, when you lose, you're punished, and regardless of the circumstances, it's like tough luck. And that can set a chain of events that just honestly are just bad. And it can set a chain of events that lead you on a losing streak. It's happened to me way too many times, and I'm sure the listeners out here, the viewers, the people who are watching this, you know, I'm sure this has happened to you as well. But on one hand, it is competitive. It is what it is. And yes, I know shit happens. So that's what the question I'm gonna leave you all guys off with. Should there be a revision in the form and the way that Blizzard handles this when people leave the game? Should there be a revision? Should we lose less points? Should we lose no points? Should they just stay as it is? That's where I'm gonna end this video, folks. That's where I'm in this video. We have had a whole bunch. I've had to, obviously, you guys notice, I've had to speed up this whole thing. We have had a whole bunch of loot box openings and nothing too fancy. But my God, it finally got done, folks. It finally got freaking done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you have any comments, anything that you would like to mention, anything else you would like for me to maybe speak on in a future Overwatch talk video. Because, you know, I kind of like venting about this. You know, I felt like this was good to get off my chest. And I felt really comfortable doing this. So there's anything that you like me to talk about, if there's anything you feel like I missed, anything that you feel like I was talking about that you didn't understand, that you disagree with, feel free to leave it in the comment section. And thank you so much for watching, folks. And subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Share this video if you feel like it would help somebody else, if you feel like it's for a good cause. With that being said, folks, I will see you all in the next video. Until then, I'm DimitriusMac, and I'm out. Peace.